All right, guys, I think we're live. Let's go ahead and hop into YouTube here to pop open the live stream link. All right, there we go. And we'll post this into the Discord. Hey, Marigowan, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We got Prax in the house. Oh, you can see I copied all the IDs. All right, so I'll post that there. Hey, John Jensen, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. It is Sunday, so we have a shorter live stream than usual. We've also got John Jensen in the house. Nice to have you here. Gary H, hello. Thank you for joining the live stream. CU1, nice to have you here as well. I thought I hadn't played Web in a minute, so we will start with Web. Also, I don't know what's going on. I have a stuffy nose right now. Seems to be a lot of pollen in the air this morning. I was walking outside a little bit earlier, and my nose has been acting up since. All right. So we mentioned this briefly yesterday, but yeah, Galahad supposedly having a brand new rework, right? So we'll check out his trailer here. 17 seconds. Old enemies will fight. So the Lost Hero, which is very interesting. So we'll see how that plays out. Not a whole lot given to us yet in terms of like the video content, but I will say we know that there's going to be a physical attack, right? That running attack that Galahad does will be improved in terms of strength, right? Physical attack, and it will be decreasing the opponent's energy by 30%. So pretty big deal there with that. Also, his first skill will be dropping that the Iron Skies will be now deploying pure damage as opposed to physical damage, but it will be dealing more damage. So that is something to note. Also, I believe because it is going to be pure damage, you can't dodge these Iron Skies attacks. But on the flip side, right, because it is pure damage, you can't take down Rufus. So a couple keynotes there regarding Galahad. The other thing that I did mention the other day on stream, but I'm going to mention again, is that Galahad is worth trying to invest in a little bit before the event rolls up. Like I'm saying, like maybe try to think about getting him to Orange +4, mainly because you get an extra 50 emeralds. Is it a big deal? Not really, but it kind of is. And also the other aspect here is that not only are you improving Galahad, who you'd improve eventually anyway, but you're also going to get rewards from the event itself, probably for upgrading Galahad, because usually when we have these reworks, upgrading that hero is kind of a side task or one of the preferred things that Hero Wars has us do. So yeah, something to consider. Hey, Anthony Smith, nice to have you here. You're saying it's cold and wet in England. Today, over here where I'm at, it is a little chilly, but it's sunny. So it's like a little bit weird, but yeah, can't complain too much. Hey, Vitamin Hero, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Let's see here. We have a couple of things I can definitely accomplish here. I don't know if you guys just saw, but we leveled up to level 116 of 130. So we're making progress in the right direction. It's been a minute since I've really played seriously here. So I got to like start being a little bit more conscientious of that with Web. But at the end of the day, Web's not my #1 priority right this second, with Facebook kind of taking more priority right now. Mobile also has been taking a fair amount of my time. It's also easier because mobile is like on the go. Whereas this, right, I do have to be sitting at my computer. So a little bit different. That's just one aspect there. Okay, let's see here. We have gifts. We need to send out our friendship chips. We also have the airship, which I haven't started here. Hey, Wally, nice to have you here, aka Adventures Battleground. We've got MM in the house as well. Adventure says, I thought Sir Galahad would be the one hero show, but now Aurora has Ascension skills as well. That's going to be very interesting. And I don't know if you saw, but in that trailer, we did see both Aurora and Galahad together. It will be nice to have both of them with Ascension skills. I haven't looked at the Ascension skills yet of Aurora, though. And John's saying he doesn't really like the new Ascension skills for Aurora. So I'm going to have to really look into this, and we'll see what we're dealing with. Prax says, I think the lost hero is going to be Galahad's evil twin. Ooh, that would be interesting. I could like that. I could get behind that. That'd be cool. It is the lost hero. I don't really know what that means. Are we getting a new hero also, like semi-soon? What does that all entail? I think there's a lot of questions that stem from the naming and the video itself. Let's see. Calnap says, hello, everyone. Hey, Calnap. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. And Aurora, right, is very meta-relevant for the team that I'm using right now because she is kind of my tank. So any impacts on her, Ascension-wise, will be impacting this account. So definitely like trying to keep that in mind. As we get a key here and some friendship chips, we're going to upgrade a glyph here. Looking at Dante specifically, probably going to do the armor penetration, at least to level 24. Nah, we'll get close to 24. We'll do that. We'll do, yeah, right there. That's good. So there's an upgrade there. Very small, but hey, every little bit counts. Dante, we will upgrade once as well here. Gift of the Elements. Very long ways to go on this account, but we're just starting out, so it's okay. Let's see here. Anything with EXP we want to do. So Outland Chest we're going to do here. What does it mean when they say Aurora skills will get reset? Yeah, so usually what that means is they're going to rework her, essentially. Not going to completely get rid of all of her stats or anything like that. Merrick says Aurora is very good tank currently. It could be hard to play against her with Ascension skills. Isaac looks necessary. I think Isaac is kind of a necessary hero in general, if I'm being completely honest. I really think he's usable in almost any situation, even against physical attackers. I mean, it's not like the best option, but it is like still a very viable option, I'll put it that way. Also, I do believe that claiming 10 is the best way to go about this here, by the way. On a side note, claiming 10 of these souls at the same time, I think it guarantees you a good reward, not a great reward, but a good reward. Hero wish list. I guess I haven't locked this in yet. Okay. Well, no, we don't want Aurora. Let's see. Who would we want? We would actually probably want Cleaver, obviously. Very tough hero to pull. Who else would I be interested in? I think I'd be interested on this account at least. And probably looking at Iris is probably consideration. I like how that actually shows you like how people rated different heroes. Interesting. Isaac is a must-have. Sebastian, I like him, but he's still not super hard to acquire, so we won't try to go for him right now. I'm going to put Jet on here, even though I don't really need Jet, but he is a harder hero to acquire. You can put the same hero on here multiple times. Let's just put all Cleaver then. We really want Cleaver, I guess. That's our hero wish list. It's just straight Cleaver. All right. There's that. We have some energy here we need to expend, so we will we'll get Astaroth, actually. He's pretty important to the early stages of games where you need like extra healing or revivability, especially when we're looking at the early stages of game. I know a lot of you guys are past this already, but if we're looking at campaign and I'm trying to get past some of these tougher areas, I need Astaroth. You can't survive without either an Astaroth and or Martha or Thea. That's pretty strong. And currently I don't have either of those, if my recollection serves. Let's see. So we beat him. And we can't, for some reason, click on this. Oh, we're here. Okay, so we're here. Let's see if we can do this with my current squad. I haven't done any battles in campaign in a minute, so we'll check that out. Okay, let's see. Is Astaroth next? Are all three getting Thunder skins on mobile? Oh, gotcha. That would be cool. I would love to get Astaroth some Ascension skills. That would be very epic and kind of needed at this point because Astaroth has been, kind of the same for a long time. He's gotten one skin in about a year, I want to say almost. So he hasn't really changed much. Here got Thea's reanimation here. Wait, that Thunder skin is real? I haven't looked on mobile yet to see if Thunder skins are legit or not. I have heard about them. I haven't seen that yet. I'll open up my mobile account on the side. You guys can't see it, but I'll look to see if there is something that tells me more. Praxis, over the years, the new heroes released in December have been way overpowered. That's very true. It feels like every Winterfest, they drop a brand new hero that is a game-changing, impact-having hero. That's facts. No lies there. Let's see here. Nothing on Thunder skins yet on mobile, but like officially. But I know there has been rumors about it. A lot of speculation. I'll let you know if that comes to fruition. I'll probably make a video on that if that is the case, because it is kind of a big impact aspect, and it will tell us more about, you know, how they're going to plan on moving forward with Astaroth, because Astaroth does eventually need to move forward as opposed to where he is right now. All right, let's see. Jet, Amir, and Iris' skin stones are hard to get. That's fair. I probably could have put those guys in. For now, I just did all, I put all Cleaver, but we'll switch it up eventually. Let's see here. I'm missing some comments. Over the years, a new, yep, okay. How could they add armor penetration? Now the only possibility is to give him skins. It's fair with Galahad. They could also rework him to move in more armor penetration, I'm just saying. They could always rework the glyphs as well, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if I recommend that, but they could. Let's see. Aurora does magic and physical damage. That's true. Adventures Battleground. The simple fact that they added a warrior tag. Why is it okay for Aurora to have magic penetration, but not okay for Sir Galahad to have armor penetration? I think both could potentially have it. Let's see. I think it would be physical penetration, though, right? Not armor. Or actually, armor penetration. You're right. Ascension skills will change portions to pure. It's fair. Rufus isn't good protection in attack. Enemy mages can kill the rest of my team and leave Rufus resurrected to lose by timeout. That's true. That's super annoying also, though. I hate that. But it is factually accurate. Let's see. John says, I think the new hero will be Octavia. I think we will see Octavia. I don't know if he'll be the new hero right away, but I think it's for sure, something we will see. And so far, Octavia has not had like almost any impact on mobile. No one's been upgrading her, so I don't know what to make of that yet. But just letting you guys know, like, I haven't seen her do too much yet. Granted, the skills are not always the same for some heroes like Sebastian and Isaac. So almost all the December heroes that are like really strong are not as strong on mobile. So it's very interesting to see. Merrick says, how do you imagine armor penetration for Galahad? They would have to change some items, artifacts, or Ascension, Spire, glyphs. Yeah, I think they would definitely have to manipulate the glyphs for sure if they're going to add armor penetration. I could see it happening. I mean, I would say, like, it's probably, like, I would say 25% chance they could do that. Because they've done weirder things before. Like, they've just arbitrarily decided. I think they've swapped, for example, with, I'm trying to think what her name is. Arachne. She's been switched 3 times already. In the time that this game's been out. She's been magic attack, physical attack, magic attack. And I think she's back to physical attack now. I just know that she's been, like, swapped, like, a few times. And a couple times the pairings didn't make any sense. Then they were like, oh, we're just going to completely redo her glyphs because they don't make sense. And it's like, that's true, but now you're just going to randomly do that? So I don't know. It has happened. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but we have seen it. We have seen it happen, I mean, in the last 3-4 years. Almost every year they messed with her a little bit because they had to, because they messed up on Arachne. So it's possible. I'm not saying it's for sure going to be a thing, but it is possible. We'll put it that way. All right, so we're kind of cruising actually here. I'm actually doing a lot better in campaign than I expected with my team. It's not really a very strong team, but it's getting the job done. And obviously, a huge part of that is the combination of Dante and surviving off of our buddy Astaroth's, right? Resurrection, and getting some protection there. So that is good to see. All right, let's see. All right. So we're getting some nice little momentum here. Lilith has changed a couple times as well. That's true. I would say Lilith was a little slower, but yes, definitely had some changes. Warrior tag will likely give Galahad armor penetration in adventures, though with the daily buffs. That's for sure, I think, true. I foresee that being the case. Let's see. Marcus also had a weird physical attack lift. I would appreciate it if he got switched out. Yeah, I could see that being something that Hero Wars eventually needs to change as well. Definitely some questionable, seemingly nonsensical glyphs occasionally kind of pop up, for sure. Merrick says, today evolved Sebastian's book to 6-star artifact. Congrats. Attacked Osh. Isaac dies early. Fair. Only 2.7 million damage, and I closed browser for a chance to improve it and got it. 35 million damage on the level 160. Very nice. Congrats on the maxing out of Sebastian, and very nice damage. Congratulations, Merrick. That is a very, very nice. While he agrees that Marcus's physical attack is pointless, I agree. I don't really see a huge usage. He's not a physical attacker. It makes no sense. All right, night and day. Claiming that. Let's see. What else can we do that gets us some EXP? Obviously, we got to use some energy here. And I think we're going to do it. Let's see. Can Aurora do anything here? Ruining Helm not unlocked yet for that campaign task. Same here with Dante. So I guess that means we're looking at Isaac. I need to upgrade him a little bit anyway. His health is very squishy because he's so much weaker than everyone else right now. So that's a little bit of a concern. So let's see what we can do here. We'll grab some staff of Selena's Halo and create the recipe there. So that is equipped. Very nice. And we'll upgrade Teslin's Overdrive a little bit as well. That should help. Daily quests, very nice. Mail, we'll get the hero promote and some friendship chips. Great stuff there. Great news. Okay, Guild War defeat. Still claiming these rewards. Got to get them while they're free. New update. That Kira old story that I never kind of clicked through. Okay, game message. Okay. Ranking reward. Season. All right, we're going to get an attack in. We're probably not going to win, but I just need to get an attack in so I get some kind of reward. Oh, man, these guys are all way stronger than my team. No way, Jose. Is there anyone that's even, like, competitive? Everyone's so much stronger. Even this one's, like, way stronger. Okay, we'll get a hit in. Call it good. All right, so here's a start. All right, sorry, I didn't miss any comments here. Merrick says, how is Galahad getting... So right now, Merrick, there is no armor penetration for Galahad, but the conversation is more like, could he potentially get armor penetration by changing... oops, I didn't swap out my team here. But could Galahad get it with a rework? I think that's possible. Definitely possible with a quick tweak of them not even really telling us and just being like, oh, we made a change. Which is pretty standard or par for the course with what Hero Wars sometimes does. They just make the change. They don't even tell you. And they're just like, oh, we changed it. We felt like it. I'm like, oh, cool. Thanks for letting us know. But yeah, it's possible. I'm not saying it's right now. Currently, you're right. There is 0 armor penetration, but the conversation is more steered toward what could be if there is a change. Adventures Battleground, not sure, but he is a sub-tank if you need to use him that way. Yeah, Marcus could be a sub-tank or a secondary hero. Not really the most popular used right now, for sure. He's not really popular. I have seen him actually paired once or twice with Ishmael, which has been a very interesting combination. Ishmael's already very strong, but like there are certain gaps in his skill activation. And man, that is pretty scary when you have Marcus at the right time protecting Ishmael before he goes into his demonic state again. That's pretty intense. Eric says if Galahad is able to use Fenris, maybe get some AP bonus as well. Francis says I typically use Fenris on Galahad, so he has AP that way. Gotcha. Yeah, he doesn't normally have it without any additional kind of help. Typically, yeah, that's correct. Let's see. I wasn't an adventure here. And it looks like everyone took stuff out, which is great. I didn't really... Okay, so people are just doing whatever path they want in this adventure, I see. Which I guess is fine. Just skip. Guess we'll just go straight here. We're not going to get 4 stars or 4 or whatever chests because the path wasn't done correct, but that's okay. We'll do what we can. And yeah, anyway, I'll just get some of my rewards and move on here. So we're just going to go ahead here. Skip. Ooh. Raintop says if they reworked Elmir to be a real damage dealer, he could make Galahad better. Yeah, I mean he's very much a defensive hero as it currently stands. I mean we'll see what happens, but very much a defensive hero. He's not really an offensive guy at all. Is Galahad? I don't know. Make of that what you will. Physical attack buff here is denied. So because it's a resist, but whatever. We'll take 2 hits to take it out or whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and try to take out these last 2 here. Call it good. Even though we're well off the 700 mark. Could probably leave this adventure at any point. All right, we're just going to leave it now because it doesn't really make sense. We're not going to get any more rewards. We'll just claim these 3 and hop out. So clearly they didn't follow the path there, which is fine. We're just going to go ahead and hop out. See if anyone else has an adventure running. Of course, no one ever has an adventure going. Okay, there's someone. We'll join this one. See how it goes. Of course, they have the hardest one going. Well, I say hardest. Actually, yeah, this one's not that bad. We'll just go ahead and cruise through this. But yeah, Elmir is one of the heroes that could withstand Yasmin and is very defensive. So, I mean, it's tough. I just don't think that he's not an offensive threat. So you really don't see him as someone as a physical attacker. He really is only meant for defense. Currently, Elmir, the way he is, I think a rework would be interesting, but I don't think it'd sustain him as much as per se, like, I don't know, as some of the other options that you could find. So that's my hot take there. Just don't really see him as being as good if you reworked him. So I don't really think that they'll rework Elmir anytime soon. Although I do like where your head's at. I do think that armor penetration is something that's very, very useful. But I just don't see that being the case right now currently. Elmir is probably like one of the slower ones to get a rework. Hey, Mr. Big, nice to have you here as we are kind of getting close to the end of this live stream before we have some Pigger Wheel winners. So kind of the game plan for the rest of this stream, we're going to cruise right through this adventure. We're going to check out the summoning sphere, see if I can open anything there. I don't know. I haven't opened anything in a minute, but I also haven't really collected anything. So I'm just going to take a quick look to see if there's anything else I can do real quick to maybe get some EXP and or to try to to try to progress with this account, right? We haven't really done too much, or I haven't done too much to do that. So I definitely will be trying to do that here. So let's see. King of Persia still has 1 hit left. So we'll go ahead and clear the path so we can get those hits in. And hopefully whoever joins us can just take down these last little bits here. Countup says the problem with Elmir is that his clones can't receive healing, unlike Morgan's skeletons. I think it would be, well, I mean, the reason he divides into those 4 pieces in the first place is he basically divides his own health into those 4 people. It's kind of like the shadow clone jutsu, if you will. I've been watching Naruto with with some friends lately. But yeah, basically divides up some of Elmir's health, or substitute, right? Which was an old Pokemon move where you gave up some health to take a bigger blow, right? With that substitute. So the whole point of that is to let him survive longer, but it's not to necessarily give him extra opportunity to heal. So even though it makes sense to maybe do that, right now, currently, they don't have him set up that way. Hey Viking, nice to have you here on this shorter live stream. This is actually my web account. My web account is kind of like an alt account because I don't play it very often, but I am trying to like slowly build it up. You need to have a web account to be able to give out web rewards. And so that was the original reason I set up a web account, which also makes, you know, as a creator, my account a little bit more unique. I know some people have Facebook or a web account like only, but they don't have both. And so because I have both, I actually can give out rewards for both. And that's why I have the 2 like lists, right? I have Facebook and web, whereas some other content creators don't have that option because you need to have a physical account. So like some people will only have web rewards because they only have a web account. With, you know, by having both, I kind of like diversify my position on it a little bit. But yeah, so that this is actually a web account. It's not my main Facebook account, which is what I use the most. So yeah. Let's see. Morgan only by first and 1 skeleton due to enemies dying. Let's see. Randhouse says Elmir can take out the tank, but if he did more damage, he could do it sooner. That's fair. That's fair. I think the other thing too is they don't want to overpower any singular hero too quick. So I don't know if that really like means anything, but that's kind of my thoughts on that. Is they're just like trying not to do too much by doing like a rework where they have to backtrack too much. I think if anything, they're trying to keep the overall skills of all the heroes kind of like level. And they're like, if we need to do a rework, we'd rather raise the strength of a hero than lower it. So they're like trying not to overpower any singular hero because they just think that it would be unfair. At least that's what I've seen. So yeah. Blue Stripe asks what I prefer. I like both. I will say I like web a little bit better because Facebook has been finicky. Sometimes Facebook will just like, for no reason, no good reason, will just stop working, and then I can't even access my account, which is super annoying. But I do like that Facebook for me currently. I mean, obviously I've spent a lot more funds on that game, so I like my account more there because it's stronger. But I will say playability, web makes a little more sense and seems longer lasting. I'll put it that way. Also, as for, I kind of like mobile the most though, because you can play it anywhere. It's not computer necessarily based. I know a lot of people can play on their mobile phones, like for Facebook or web, but my phone doesn't let me do it. So I don't know. I would say pros and cons for all of them, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, let's see. The other thing we do want to do here is we want to do the 3 heroic missions. That's 135 EXP that I would love to have. So I will actually, if I have energy, I will use it here this one time. Before we go to our picker wheel, I will get this energy going here. And the other thing, oh, we don't have any energy to claim? That can't be right. Let's see. Where's the news and gifts? There we go. I know there's something here. I was like, there's gotta be. Let's see here. Aurora will be updated. Here we go. Let's click on that real quick. Aurora will be updated. Rainbow Shield absorbs magic damage after a certain amount, distributes it on opponents for damage. Light flashes strikes at the center of the team. Deals damage to all enemies around the impact point. Doesn't seem that different, to be completely honest. Oh, hold on. Let's see. The upgrade, Rainbow Halo Shield absorbs 25% of damage Aurora has dodged. Not as fun, honestly, because one of the keys here for Aurora was actually that her magic ability to stop, her ability to stop magic damage was really great with this Rainbow Halo. This new perfect Rainbow Halo, don't love it. I might not upgrade it. I don't know. Unless this is on top of this, it doesn't really make sense. A light flash strikes at the center of the team, right? Okay, so that's the other one. The flash of light by the crystal leaves a resonant behind, lasting for 3 seconds, causing an additional explosion. Okay, that is fine. I like that one. This first one, don't love it. Might avoid, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, might avoid that one. I'm not sure I like that. But anyway, that is one of the notes that they have here. Let's go back. Let's see what other options here. Galahad update. We did talk about that one yesterday. Let's see. The Titan event. I think this one will have 500 energy, and that's what we want. So we'll pick up that 500 energy and use that. Then we'll look at the merchant, and then we'll have our picker wheel winners. Let's see. Count says web is better. Fair enough. Francis says most heroes that have received ascension skills have not surged in popularity. That's fair. That's fair. It's really hard to pivot though. Like once you have heroes well established, it's really hard to pivot. So I think that could also be part of it in terms of popularity. Just not a real easy way to get top tier strength, if you will, by swapping. You just have too many items currently, right? Like I'm still in the orange phase on this account. If these were all red and then these were like all, if every hero I had was red, it'd be easier to pivot from one to the other. But because there's so many levels and steps in between, it is really hard to pivot and get those popular heroes or have those new heroes with Ascension to be more popular. Blue Stripe says, yeah, I feel like Facebook has double the issues because there are problems with Hero Wars and problems with Facebook. I agree. What were we doing here? I was just in the middle of something here. We were the energy, right? The energy. So we'll pick up the energy. We will also try to upgrade Isaac a little bit more. Can we? Can. Okay, so we're going to do it by battling here and raiding these, which will, in effect, also give us the extra EXP that we want to pick up here. 135. Get us closer to level 117. Eventually, we want to get to level 130 so we can clear the tower without having to do anything. But we'll get there slowly but surely. Heidi's actually another hero I have been working on this account. Let's see. All Seer. We can pick up for Heidi. Equip. Let's see. Diviner's Orb. We got the recipe done. We don't have the Shrine, though. We need Tower. I don't know if I want to go to the Tower right now. We will go ahead and get the Hand of Glory, though. And we're going to just get a bunch of them. Oh, 13. Okay, not as many as I was hoping, but that's okay. We got Heidi a little bit. I'm going to change the skin. She looks goofy with that one. Go default for now. So Heidi is someone I will be probably trying to implement a little more on this team. Heidi with Iris. Surprisingly, sneaky good combo. I've been messing with it on some of my other accounts. Kind of like the look. So Iris will be another hero I will eventually be working on to pair with Heidi on this account. So something to look at. If you use those heroes, consider testing them out. Check it out for sure. Something to look at there. Blue Stripe likes Kira's Ascension skills. I like that as well. Vex is a monster. I need Vex on Facebook. Vex is going to be someone I'm going to be heavily starting to invest in on the pet side. One of the best pet, I'm going to say it, the best pet currently in terms of just stat boosting. So someone I need to look at for sure. Let's see. We're going to pick up some Chaba Soulstones and Maya. Judge as well. Leave Darkstar alone for now. Ishmael and Rufus are must-haves. Land's there, but not needed currently. Dante, I'm going to pick him up. Even though I don't need him, I'm going to pick him up. We're going to pick up Orion as well. Trade those in. I'm going to hold off, but we will need, obviously, a bunch of those items down the line. Faceless and Cornelius are always pickups for me. I'll pick up the Giant Slayer as well. And we will go from there. All right, so that is that. And we will actually go straight into our picker wheel today. It's a shorter stream. But we also wanted to brush up on some of the things we were doing there with our web account. Hadn't played it in a very long time. So, all right, here we go. Picker wheel list, right? Which is from our Discord, and that's how we get our winners. So we're gonna have one Facebook and one web winner today. Open up the wheel. We got, if you are not on the wheel right now, do not fret. You can easily join by going to the Discord and adding your name. There's also the Saturday contest, right? There are Saturday videos now dropped on YouTube. Feel free to do that as well. If you want to be added here, just let me know. I'll probably give you about 2 minutes or so I can add you, because I don't want to take too much time, but I do want to have some winners. So this is a Facebook list: HD Dragon, Randy FH, Gary, Choose, Andrew, Johnny J, Prax, Cobra, Viking Chicken, Abbott Slayer, and Anthony Smith. That's the Facebook list. The web list, let's go through it real quick. Tanya and Jimmy, Arija, Guzil, Andrew, Traverser, Johnny J, Riddler, with a random capital I, that was going to bug me, Daddy Do, Rio, Magic Knight, Estovas, Mildman TW, Def, Mojo, Frank, Anthony Smith, and Maverick. So I'm going to resave this one, but if someone wants to be on here that's not, feel free to let me know. Probably going to spin it here, though, in the next minute or so. So, yeah, that's the list. Again, just to recap, right, if someone was asking me this the other day, so I'm just doing it one last time here. YouTube, right, we have our our YouTube page. And when you go here, if you view it, the videos are here. They are the December contest web and December contest Facebook. Those are for Saturdays. Sundays are on Discord, and on Discord you will see, Mr. Big, I'll add you to web. You can see, right, that there is on my Discord server, there is a place that says December web contest and December Facebook contest. So those are there. That's how you enter the Sundays contest like today. All right, so with that, we will start with the Facebook spinning, and we will add Mr. Big when we do web. So we got one Facebook winner here. Let's see who we got today. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who it is. It is Abbott Slayer. Congratulations. You are our Facebook winner for today. I'll reach out to you or reach out to me on Discord and we will get in touch. Blue Stripe, the way to do the Discord is if you go to YouTube, in the comments on the videos I just pointed out, if you go here, if you go to the either one, I believe, and you look in the comments here by clicking more, there should be, oh, nope, I got to add it. So it's not there. I apologize. I will add, let's see, the best way to get the Discord invite link. I'll just post it into the chat. Yes, I will add you to the web on Blue Stripe, as well as Mr. Big. So we'll add you both. So the way to get it is I will actually just post it into the chat, and I think you'll be able to, basically you'll be able to copy it from there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go general, invite, create invite, edit invite link, never, no limit, generate a link, copy. And what I'll do is I'll post it in the chat here for you so you can copy and paste it, hopefully. So there's that. Hopefully that works. It should be good. All right, so there is that. And I will now open up the web side of things and we'll have our web winner and we will wrap up today's shorter live stream. All right, so we're going to add in Blue Stripe and we're going to add in Mr. Big. All right, so added. There we go. We're going to save and spin. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's see who our final winner for today is. And we will wrap up today's live stream. We'll have more winners next week for sure. So let's see how it all goes down. All right, good luck, everyone. And the winner of the web is Daddy Do. Congratulations, Daddy Do. You are our second winner for today. I don't know if any of you guys saw yesterday's basketball game. A really exciting game, actually, for the NBA. The Lakers did end up winning, which was exciting. Other big news was Shohei Ohtani signed the most lucrative contract, I believe, in sports history so far for an athlete. $700 million for him. That's crazy awesome. Good for him. And then we also finally have a big day of football. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me here on the stream. Congrats to our winners, as everyone says. And yeah, Anthony was close. Randolph says you always win, Anthony. So yeah, anyway, very good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on this stream. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And thank you so much for hanging out with me here on this live stream. Always enjoy hanging out with y'all. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon in Dominion. Have a great rest of your day and or weekend.